Say she want the farmer man. Yeah, man, I thought it's a representative. Me, I said, check me up on the overall settings. This.
Yeah, you know it's your boy Jack Can, straight out of Canada, and overall setting.
Yo, this is the girl Joey Brooks, and I'll be on Overall Settings podcast.
I represent for Overall Podcast. You know, Overall Settings Podcast. See?
Actually, the pre get the president. I know I represent for Overall Settings that develop the resident.
I will be on Overall Settings.
And the Overall Settings Podcast.
People, you know it's the Overall Settings Podcast.
Overall Settings give thanks every day.
Overall Settings.
Overall Settings Podcast.
I will be live on Overall Settings.
Overall Settings. Pow, 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 way home. Pow, 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 pow. Not because you're over there and I'm here, I'm with you. My heart, my soul, my love lies, deep burn deep within, and my heart is with you, and my soul is with you, and the love we have goes on and on, yeah.
We are 19 in a real life, so them feel like them can't tie way, nor hide way, on the highway. Inna the street, man, I pre-wise, come me no have tree life. Me pray to the Almighty, no take him lightly. So tell me where you want me fi do. Fridge empty, where you want me fi do. So tell me where you want me fi do. They use them like I get a like Cersei too. So tell me where you want me fi do. Fridge empty, where you want me fi do. So tell me where you want me fi do. They use them like I get a like Cersei too. Inna the street, man, I hustle long time. Money have to make quick, every nickel, every dime. So me, not take no check because the use them have to shine. Quick flow, cash flow, yeah, money for me mind. Try to look a job and them say them nah hire too. When me come from a base, shots them a fire. Them nah see me, I try to live better. Me want a few us with a Benz to drive inna. So tell me where you want me fi do. Fridge empty, where you want me fi do. So tell me where you want me fi do. They use them like I get a like Cersei too. So tell me where you want me fi do. Fridge empty, where you want me fi do. So tell me where you want me fi do. They use them life hard with a like Cersei too. Get a youth fi make it we a real change set of them. Never give me nothing from me birth, from me mother. Them a try hold me back is like a snake and a ladder. So me turn them hot is like a split full of grabber. Jack him on me sheet land, yes him on me dagger. With them did the way me shoes not have no leather. Pocket empty, me can't even find a dollar. And Jano, me still have to chat go link mama. So tell me where you want me fi do. Fridge empty, where you want me fi do. So tell me where you want me fi do. They use them life hard with a like Cersei too. So tell me where you want me fi do. Fridge empty, where you want me fi do. So tell me where you want me fi do. They use them life hard with a like Cersei too. Youth me rich, richer than a million car. Money in a vault, a castle and slide. Check out the design, a crocodile style. And a euro we fly first class and fly. So tell me where you want me fi do. Fridge empty, where you want me fi do. So tell me where you want me fi do. They use them life hard with a like Cersei too. So tell me where you want me fi do. Fridge empty, where you want me fi do. So tell me where you want me fi do. They use them life hard with a like Cersei too. So tell me where you want me fi do. Fridge empty, where you want me fi do. So tell me where you want me fi do. They use them life hard with a like Cersei too.
K20.
It was a very, 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 very eventful day. And it's not done yet. I tell you, say, the day was, brother, this morning started out with one of my mentor them. I call my phone and I say, youth, what you have to do? And I say, what you mean what me have to do? And them say, Julian Marley want forward on your platform. I said, Julian who? Marley. Marley, the man say royalty. So you don't know the name. Marley is synonymous with reggae music, and a little platform like our one, no, a Ghana them type of attention there. While we dey on the phone with Julian Marley, is a man we make movie, a call we and say, MC one of we show, and him want turn it in our movie. A while ago, we book an artist named Grimy Bass, and Grimy Bass, I promote him interview from the week start, and when the man forward on the platform, brother, the man have an overalls. Matter of fact, everybody where my par with have an overall setting shirt. Everybody where my roll with have an overall setting shirt. And not only did the whole of the man them wear my par with have an overall setting shirt, the man them rent out a club, broke the curfew, and basically do a whole live performance for an hour and a half. I know me not get to interview nobody. So this platform, when we say overall settings, the podcast that differs, me don't know what else we can do to possibly be any more different than we are, brother. But me can tell you this. We are left out of Sandy Bay right now. Or not Sandy Bay, Sandy Park. We are left out of Sandy Park right now. We are going to venture over St. James. We are going to Montego Bay. We're not talking about Tammy Lee. We're not talking about Jack Cure. We're not talking about some of them bad artists were over there. We are talking about one brother. You see that brother here? It's not a normal youth. I'm going to tell you why he's not normal. The man, the person we call him for book him, because you know, say Merms book over 100 artists already. And the man link Merms and say, yo, you see what you do for me, I gotta do something for you. So you see anybody we can look at, that's what I'm telling you, settings gone in a brother. Settings is not a normal. The podcast that differs. So here we are going to know. Before we even bring on the man himself, me even call him name yet if you notice, you know. Drop on a bad song there real quick.
Yo, circle.
Drop on a bad song real quick. If you don't put the life for the artist, share the life.
It's serious. This girl dangerous.
Share life.
I bet this is Miss Love to make you get bruised.
Pull up on Junior. Mother Road.
Yo, circle.
Big up CD banging and you care the artists that come out with put here. That's the man that sound like Mr. Take Away Your Girl himself. You must say, me bet you, say me slap you, make you get. You know more, you something saying I can give me real quick before me bring on the artist. Drop it.
Sir DJ. I realize I'm a visualize. Evil are coming
out
of disguise. Struggle with my face, my eyes.
Okay.
When I put down my teeth, when I touching the sea, money I need, money up there.
Pull out that shoot. Hey. Now ramp with me certain way in the youth. I'm mad at me interview earlier, you know, you feel like. Okay. Yep. 1, 2.
Money all I need. Money up there. Post on the hill, money I stage. Don't try prove cause I win. You will never catch me sleep like night.
Yep.
Money up there. Post on the hill, I'm gonna stop me. Show me moving fast like lightning. Hard work,
go to the live verse, you know.
Man, I rise up my preferable offense. HDI, them contact lens. Boy, get them, so me slide from the ends. Energy reveal, me not trust none of them. From the day me touch a chat, me at the topic. Mid-kind shift, instinct channeling. Analyze and no time for your panic. Me a pre-figure mode while planning. And me no care about who was standing. Post on the hill, money I stage. Don't try prove cause I win. You will never catch me sleep like night queen. Money up there. Post on the hill, I'm gonna stop me.
Yep.
Me moving fast like lightning.
Lower. Bouncing lower. Alright. So, we just reach a songsters, you know. You take a COVID test already, don't? Alright, we are come through custom. Songster we there now, you know. Reach out I front now. We are come out and man, I hold up sign now and I say, yo, overall setting this. How we look? One long blade not beam out there, wait power. One limousine wait power. How we look? Champagne and girls and the world. Well, girl for Uno, not for me. No, but when we look, start the music. We look and we see one brother. We lock the whole place. And what him name? Welcome to the platform. A warm overall settings welcome for the man himself. All the way from St. James. Right I know him there, sir. For the Mary Maca with we. But at this time originate from Frass done. The man done, you cool no man. Yeah, better. There.
Overall settings.
Welcome, General. Welcome. You know, see it. We have some
It's a pleasure.
minor technical difficulties backstage. We were supposed to thump it off at 8:45, but you're here. And you don't know, say sometimes flight delay. You know what I mean? But so long as you reach safe, that's all we matter. You get to
There.
Yeah, man. So, 3 years old. I mean, you know, a lot of times I ask some artists, you know, when them careers start, and you know, sometimes I don't know if man want to look like them a prodigy, or you know, them try to add little spice to them thing or whatever.
True.
But I also, just to your credit, I've been told by several sources that the earliest childhood memory starts from around 2 or 3. So we might be on to something. You know what I mean? So, but I go say, not go so. But
True.
you need to make the people them know. At the age of 3, you said you had discovered, well, not necessarily discovered because you did not know what you were doing, but other people discovered this immense talent that you had. So, at what point did you become in tune with it and decide that, yes, is this Mwando?
At the age of 3 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the age of 3-year-old, you know, we grew up in Jamaica, and reggae music, our culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know, say our siblings, our grandparents, our uncle, our mother and father, them always tune into some good music. Know what I mean? But me just a tell all the elder today, say, from the age of 4, me I take bus by myself. Him say, oh, you do that? Because the most I incline on a special youth on the ground, you see me?
Mm.
Yeah, brother. So at the age of 3, my parents, them and my grandparents, them always I listen to music. So as a little juvenile, them always tell me, say, me me I try sing.
Mm.
Those songs that playing on the airway.
Mm-hmm.
So them know that one day I would take up the button and show towards music. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I forward to America when I was 17 years old. 2-1-4 from America to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
When me reach 18, 19 years old, that's when me really start discover even a wide range of music more.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, we dep on the ground and only really radio we I listen to. But coming to America, you get access more to the internet and inside and all some big songs where you hear. I say them people are sing them big songs here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I never knew that mostly I songs them where our legend and our foundation artists them been singing is some songs that's already sing international and they remake the rhythm
Mm-hmm.
and reconstruct it and sing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so from them age, brother, music embedded in me, you know. I've been doing it, but professionally wise, I've been doing it over 10 years, professional.
Mm.
Yeah, over 10 years, professional. What I mean, like, record and release and sign up with ASCAP and them thing, then get a little paycheck and them something there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me fam. So, all right, that's how it began, you know.
So would you say that you embarked on your journey as an independent artist? Did you capture the attention of a label, whether independent or major, during the course of your journey, or are you basically doing everything by yourself?
Oh, during the course of my journeys, my journey was different from enough artists. My journey was one where a lot of people never believe in.
Mm-hmm.
So I find myself now doing a lot of mixtape. You know, when producer release songs, them release the rhythm alongside with the project.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the one now who I know say I'm not something legal, but the way I love music, my voice pan them rhythm I put out mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
But those songs couldn't sell. So you find out so the early part of my music, I wasn't getting rhythm from producers. I was just getting rhythm that's released out there to the public and me do my thing on them.
Mm-hmm.
So people always I say, yo, the thing tough it will work. So you know what I did? I go ahead and I save up my money and I farm a little studio called Studio Yard Music. Know what I mean? I registered it and everything and start to buy my own rhythm. And by doing that now, people start discovering me as a producer now. After me start push out, then them start send me rhythms. So comes now me start go on some rhythms like compilation with other artists like Bugle,
Wow.
Luton Fire,
Wow.
Capleton, and enough other big artists, you know, projects and stuff. So it's just a thing where it's a dream I believe in, brother, before anybody else, you know, and it's working now.
And all of this was taking place while you were here in the States.
Here in the States.
So you were making these links with these artists down on the ground, and like, how was that for you? Because a lot of times that doesn't work out for a lot of people. You know what I mean? If you're not necessarily on the ground making these contacts, there's so many different things that can transpire. You know what I mean? So like, how did you begin to like embark on that aspect of your career? You know what I mean?
That's so true. All right. For my career reach to a different another levels now where international success now people start tuning on my stuff international. More like Europe, Africa, England and them places is a thing called WhatsApp group.
Mhm.
I have a good friend of mine by the name of Loyal Flames. I know you know that artist.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bad artist.
Yeah, my good family like that. When me say good link like that, him introduced me to my first WhatsApp group that he created. So by him created, me start put my content in a group and a producer from around Bugle discover me. Forward, he was in the state at the time. We link up him forward to my studio. We build a rhythm, give him, and him go back to Jamaica with the rhythm. Him vice Bugle, couple other artists include me. The same song where you hear call, where you want me to do the video that you preview earlier, that's the same project. Well, that song did good in England and Zimbabwe and couple countries. So that's how I really get the spotlight now. I flew to Jamaica because I always going back and forth to Jamaica. But I flew to Jamaica now and start dealing with the music levels now. That's how I really get tap in more now. I dip on the ground and I promote the thing and I do some shows and I get the interviews. And so comes me CD banging them because I start do some shows. And I remember I did a show in St. Elizabeth because that's how I take the thing serious, my G. I just go up on the ground and from Portmore to Montego Bay, west, north, east, south, Jamaica, name it. I just reach a Shelly show. So I start get the interviews them now and CD banging say, yo, you're bad. I never know say I say you're tough. You know, I'm gonna give you more strength in your thing. So CD banging start put me things them on the mixtape and them things and it start work. So right now, I have a song, the same song where you call that you play a little while called Money Active. Me stay true to me dream. When me put on me thing, the song there number 6 on the chart in England right now. Produced by an English-based producer by the name of NTS Record, DJ Serkins.
Wow. 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 Brother, I mean, it's admirable to see, because I mean, me and the brother here, where you see we now talk, where you don't like I'm a bodyguard or something, I don't know where I'm going. But we embarked on a journey similar to yours. It's, you know, I'm not necessarily sure when your career started. I may be a little bit older than you or a lot older than you, but at the time when I embarked on my journey, being a Jamaican artist, trying to do dancehall or any form of reggae for that matter was a challenge. You know, with the internet being a little more dominant and it's a little easier. You know what I mean? And you see certain artists come through. Shaggy being the most established, definitely broke down certain barriers even prior to the whole internet craze. But you have you like Cranium, with a girl her name again, the girl something another celebrity, dancer celebrity, or what's her name? You know what I mean? So
celebrity.
Yeah, my old celebrity, yeah. You know what I mean? So you have a few artists who actually established themselves from over here. But back when I was doing my thing, you know what I mean, and I still continue to do my thing, but having a platform and having a label and having other things, it kind of deters me from recording as much as I did. But I always would hear the same sentiment over and over again. You have to have your thing at Jamaica, you have to boss your thing at Jamaica. Even when we call a record label, that was what kind of fan base does he have in Jamaica? Obviously Jamaica is the hub for all that. And you will find some individuals serious like CD banging, but like I say, you have to be very careful and very leery of who you give your money to, who you make certain link with, you know what I mean? And for you to be able to forward and link up with the likes of a banging dog, it was a blessing. Because, it's a youth where I'm very passionate about everything we do.
True.
If you make a link with banging and you tell banging, say, yo, Marie, by the time you call back banging, him don't do one plan for do. Opposed to, you see me dealing, you know what I mean? So that combined with your passion and your talent is
True.
is a formula and a recipe for success.
It is.
Yeah, man.
It is. And may have to send out special respect to Bangin and Mermaid, know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because I didn't expect all this.
Right.
It just fall in place, and me really grateful for the strength and the support and also over settings families,
Right, right, right,
each one who make it possible, you see me?
right, right, right.
Because this is a great thing right here. It maybe look small to you, but it's a big thing, know what I mean? At
Brother,
earlier, me see the governor upon the thing. And my bridging that too, know what I mean?
all right,
Julian Marley. And
all
it's a
right,
great look.
all right, all right. I mean, you tend to when you don't you tend not to take notice of what you have because it's you who have it. If you get what me I say. You know what I
True.
mean? So like you have this immense talent and just like how me and Julian did a reason for the live earlier with the youth them when they did it with it's like now explain to them say brother, we have the ability to touch people to, all right, look for you now. You embark on your career at 17 years old. You started to do what you did at do. And you reach Africa. You reach all of these different places. You sang the on chart. So
True.
imagine the billions, when I talk about millions, the billions of people who are aspiring artists in the world when you did have to bypass in order to reach the song.
Real talk, fam.
So you can never take your thing lightly. And we tend to do that because it's just like when you're in a relationship or when you're attached to something, the human nature are just basically are gonna make you just take the thing for granted.
True. Sometimes somebody around you have to remind you how powerful you are,
Yeah, man.
Because
Yeah.
as I said, you're living it daily and you're not aware, even though you know, but you're not aware.
All
Um,
right.
but music is powerful, my brother, and me see it I do a lot of things. I got through a lot of borders and barriers and I kick down enough doors. And one thing when it hit you feel no pain. Know what I
Exactly.
mean?
And if you have the ability to reach people outside of your comfort zone in a totally different time zone who speak a totally different language from you,
Language.
then you've automatically grasped the ability that and grasp the knowledge of the fact that music is a universal language.
It's a universal language,
Yeah,
brother.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know,
Yeah, man, universal.
and that speaks volume to your character. That speaks volume to your commitment to your craft and your contribution will not go unnoticed. I mean, it already just based on what you've done from your vantage point and whatever humble beginnings you come from, you already seen what you have the ability to do.
True.
A whole heap of Jordan out there, brother, where we never see,
Me never say a real talk, man, and whole heap of talent is there hidden.
Whole heap of Muhammad Ali, whole heap of Malcolm X, whole heap of who never see the light of day. You understand? You know what I
That's
mean?
why. That's why I come up with a thing what they and I tell the youth them say stop destroying on yourself and on one another because sometimes the man we hurt, brother, that the man they are gonna change the world, know what I mean? And the breadwinner for them family and all these things. So it's just we got to look more close and pay attention, brother, and just do it thing right or serious of a thing and know say yeah, just love straight.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. 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 You know what I'm saying? So I mean, my G is just like I I'm amazed by the stories that I hear from different artists, you know what I mean, and how it relates to my struggle and my cause and my journey, you know what I mean, like, hearing you say the things that you say and seeing how we identify with people who are established. Like we might aspire to be and do great things within the music. But when you can sit on our own realms with a man like Julian Marley, brother, way born into royalty then.
True.
The man they could have there anywhere in our world. The man they could have the biggest ego, you know what I mean, and do whatever the case. And talking to him was easy as talking to you right now.
Real talk, man. Is a brother like this one, natural brother, natural mystic, because I meet the brother in a real life and a tour he was on in the East Coast. Because his band play is actually my uncle who play bass in his band.
Oh wow.
Yeah, way before the Corona system when festival was keeping. So it's a good umbre by reasoning with him. Yeah, that umbre there is a good positive umbre by reasoning with him, you know?
Yeah man. I mean, if you will arrange with him, dog, and not only if you will arrange with him, but if you give the confirmation that I've been on the right path all along and that I can relate to somebody who is at that level and he's looking at me like, no man, we're listening. Like, no, I hear everything that you're saying. You know what I mean? Lets me know that when I'm talking to you guys, that not only do we speak a universal language that the world can relate to, but we speak a language that is relative to our struggle. If you get what I say.
True.
Yeah, man, and that speaks volumes because that was one of the biggest gauges that I've had thus far. Although I compare one to the next, but we all know the history behind that. You know what I mean? So it's like if you can sit down and say something what we would have said to you and have it resonate with somebody like that lets me know that this platform is definitely relevant.
It's a great look, brother.
Yeah, man, and it's our platform.
Yeah.
Not just mine's or his or the people them where you see are run it like it's ours. Like it's for every last one of us, and I feel like you guys gravitate to it because of that, because how hard it is as an artist to get an interview or how hard it is to get a song play or you know the struggle. The average person and know that them just see the glory, them don't know the story back.
Just like a workout session, a man find it hard for workout, brother.
Exactly.
Him only see the muscle, but him not feel the pain and the sweat and the stress and the strain.
You understand where I come from?
Nah, I mean.
Yeah, man.
So it's just a part of life where life designed the way that what you put into the universe, that's what you get out. Nah, I mean. Some people, just don't want to do nothing at all and expect to be something. It doesn't work like that. You feel me? So whatever you want in a life and you put your mind to it and you work towards it, you're going to get enough doubt and enough disrespect or humiliation, but don't make that get you down. You believe in yourself or you know what you want, so just go feed. You see me? And that the kind of mind frame and stability me have right now to the thing, me G.
Exactly.
No joke.
So, how have you managed to reside here within the States and still have relevance in all of the places that your music has been able to reach?
Because, all right, you see, just like, yeah.
I think I said plug in a music. Sorry about that.
Yeah. All right. It's funny how you said that because me hear the question there a lot of time. Now, I mean, at one point, a person who I met through the same music thing who booked me for a show in Jamaica. And him said, which company you have behind the thing like? And I show him say, I may run my thing by independent, I have my own company and I do this work without a manager. And him say, oh, you do it. But how me do it? Me learn the management thing first.
Mm-hmm.
How to package your thing, how to put it out and how to make it reach.
Mm-hmm.
So me have a strategy where when me distribute something, because me have all my distribution and all of that lot.
Mm-hmm.
And when me package my content and put it out, me have a thing called groups, same WhatsApp groups, me have the same thing called internet. I flood it.
Mm-hmm.
Share it. Days and top of nights, just share them.
Mm-hmm.
Share them. And in no time they start to spread. The links them start to spread. So that's how people get to see the content them out there in the world.
Right.
And then you find out say ones and ones always like new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when them hear something and it sound good to them are gonna gravitate to it, and that exactly me say I go on by my side, you know.
Right.
Which a lot of people think it's a big company doing that for me, but I'm just doing it as an independent with my phone, and I have my own studio and everything. That's the plus. My friends them have studio and things, so if you make the music another problem. If you get the rhythm them is not the problem neither, because we have so much talented youth. Now I mean who doing so much great work.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is forget that one person to listen to it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So with you when you say, because I mean a lot of people who can't grab, like I know, from being in this industry, and from being in the industry, but to the average person watching right now, give them a little brief description of when you say independent, what 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 is your operation made up of, and what is your definition of independent? Because independent can mean you're doing everything independent of a major label, which means you have an operation that functions in the manner in which a major label would do, but you just don't have those contacts. Or independent can also mean you're just uploading music to all of the platforms, doing everything by yourself, all of your promotion. Is there a team of people behind your operation, or is it just Frass done doing everything?
All right. I'm Frasdan. I'm the artist, and I have a team also.
Okay.
Because it's not a one man thing.
Right.
I have a brethren who build rhythm,
Mm-hmm.
and me and him have a deal how we deal with our thing. I have a distribution, which if I got a rhythm from him, if I buy a rhythm from him, or whatsoever deal me and him make, alright, that rhythm is for me. The rhythm them that I'm putting out 100% for me. Him get is mechanical rights. For instance, if the song hit, I make $1 million US. Him have a food. No, even if him sell me rhythm for $200, $400 US, I make $1 million US. Me still have to give my food out of it. That's the contract that I draw up with my people. Them. So when I make it, they all make it. Know what I mean? I'm the kind of person who will record myself, and I will pay somebody to mix it. So when I pay that person to mix it, I distribute it on my platform. I respond for distribution and promotion. I make sure it get to the DJs them all around the world, because I have an email blast list where I blast them, and I have a certain DJs who believe in a me thing. Who, if a song are nice, me send it go give them. Them a give it the strength right away. Money or no money. Know what I mean? Because we develop the relationship there over the years. You know what I mean? Because you know, if you bust a song, sometimes depends on who busting it. Sometimes we cost you a lot of money, and sometimes it don't cost you a lot, because it's just how you approach it and the respect that you've been getting. Know what I mean?
What I found out in this business, bro, and I'm pretty sure you found that out early on in the game, the most essential part of the business is the links, even opposed to the money, because the money is something where come out. You can't give a selector $1 million. Eventually, I'm going to stop playing that song there, but a link is something that once you cure it and treat it and cure it and preserve it, it will last forever.
Forever. Just like how them have a thing said, right? A good friend is better than a pocket money. Know what I mean? Because a real brethren and a one who real to your thing better than the money we are gonna give him.
Right.
Because I have some DJ brethren I play upon iRafen and him look upon me and tell me, say, brother, me not have the money to give you for bust your song. But you know what me can do for you? Me can help you. And when you reach, just remember where I come from. So that's the mentality that me have in my brain, you know?
You don't strike me as a person who would forget, though. You don't strike me as a person that who would forget. I mean, based on how I see you deal with the thing, what I mean, like I said, somebody as simple as, a mermaid just doing her job, and you reach out to her, and even within the course of the interview, you pick her up. Somebody like Banging who's just doing his job and who has done it for several persons. You know what I'm saying? For you to highlight him and for you to even look at this platform and have whip and a pedal stool. Where some people with their own way will help we build it, and them they will see the value we you see in it.
True.
You understand? You know what I mean? So that speaks volumes on your part.
True.
And a lot of times, I feel like we all as individuals, not even just artists, but as individuals, we need to sit back and kind of like grasp what, like, a concept of like what we have and what our contribution to society is. You know what I mean? And that's another thing where me and Julian did talk about earlier, you know what I mean? Because you never really know the effect where you have, in a somebody's life. But the one thing that we have to take into consideration is that we're all instrumental in each other's existence.
Right, that's so, brother. I can't say it no different.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I just really, you see, once we get to grasp the concept there and embrace it, you will hear less and less stories about artists who got them foot broke by a producer, or artists who are sell themselves short, or people who just refuse to check their egos at the gate, because the reality of the situation is, me say it every time me talk, that your way can and never will be the only way. If you get what me I say.
Yeah, that's logic right there, my G.
Yeah, man.
Facts right there.
So, Mr. Hastings, if I can kind of call you that.
Yeah, man, right, that's all.
All right, so at the age of 3 years old, you were Ted Hastings. I don't know if you know, every Jamaican have a pet name, so I don't know if your parents name.
Teddy.
All right. Yeah. So how did Teddy make this transition from Teddy to Frass Dan?
Frass Dan. Now tell you, all right. So the transition there. All right, we are forward. We're on in the 2004, 5, 6 when me just drop in a place in America them time and start go around some ones and ones who actually involved in music. Start going to studio and record our demos and thing. Then my name was Frass. Yeah, a friend of mine said Frass. That's where it's at, Frass. Cause me burn weed and them thing there. But in the period of time, there's a next producer forward on the scene called DJ Frass. So my brethren, he was like a mentor because back then I never really know nothing about bars, chorus, and verse and those things, and 4 bar and 8 bar and 16 and them things there. So this guy by the name of Ragadanji, I have to big him up. Him out of Mobile right now. Yeah, he's in Mobile right now. Ragadanji.
Big up Ragadanji. For teaching that, yo, trust me, the one that we go through that, First
Yeah,
time,
my brother.
first time I go in a studio, about 55 bar, me do without a hook.
Without a hook. Yeah. Then them man they show me about ad lib and them thing there, and know what I mean? Yeah, and all right. The youth there, I first youth call me on a show too, where I do we up in for Sanchez in a New Jersey. He first call me on a show and me get me shine. Me get
Hold on, stick up in. Was that, which part of Jersey?
That was Newark, New Jersey. Essex County in that area, yeah.
Go on, ta.
Yeah, so anyway, me get my liquor shine and me make so boom, me run with it. So is a youth like this, him say, say brother, too much people name Frass. Yeah, Frass that thing there, So Jaja. Brother, me one day for the name, they never give me. Oh, you not hear me?
No, me I hear you, but something just kind of, I don't know what going on a while ago, but it kind of get low. But you're good though. You hear me loud and clear? You hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you loud and clear.
Blank?
You hear me now?
No.
No, I'm not hearing me. Check. One.
Hear me though?
Yeah, man, I hear you loud and clear. Go on,
me not hear you.
Chacha, what one? One.
Nothing same way.
Check.
Nothing same way. Nothing.
Wait, one. I don't know what just happened.
Nothing.
I'm not touch nothing.
Yeah, peep, there's a little technical difficulty. Something so fixed.
1 3. Other check 1 2. This plug-in? Yeah, I don't know what's going on a while ago. That's
Nothing same way.
all right, I'm gonna go. Check. Nothing?
Nothing same way.
I'm gonna take you out of live and but him not hear me.
Feeling the vibes right now.
I don't know what just happened, brother. You have a song? Stop when I'm saying. Frostan, oh, we are going so good and you try flap me, man. The whole influence on the panel live, man. I hear your phone in a brother. And now, our word.
My phone, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't do that. No, don't do that something there.
No technical journey.
Fans, Frostan fans, it's not us, it's Frostan. We have to point a finger.
Yeah, it's my phone. Sorry about that, peeps. We back up and active, up and running already again.
Yeah, man. All right. So why we had that little short intermission? We did drop the song. Tell me something about that song before we drop it back.
Yeah. Not first time. When I look into your brown eyes, I know that I wanna break that ice. No lie, I wanna touch you from first sight. Like you down like all night. Your body shine like twilight. You could have been a mate, you have to be my first choice. Your fertile, say you happy, have man. And all of the sexy body ladies, them, I know, say them, come around us up in defense straight. Big up on yourself, kings and queens.
What a song your name?
A song they call First Time.
First time. Kick it like a ball. First time. Eh? Yeah, man. Kick it like a ball, brother. First time.
First.
Because I want to from my present.
So, which part the rhythm I produce?
All right, the rhythm they produce out of Westmoreland, Jamaica by the name of a producer name goes by Billa Vibes Production.
Yeah, man, it definitely have that whole Jamaica feel that tweet. It have that. I notice so I'm here. I mean, yo, all right. Don't beat me up. I'm an old school artist. Me did embark on my thing when Bounty them did arise. Give me a definition of what trap reggae is, because I noticed that you're billing yourself as a trap reggae artist. So give me and the listeners a little concept of what that is.
Wow, trap reggae. All right. To my perspective of trap reggae is a little switch of hip hop mixed into the dancehall thing, and it more fun and like a more hip hop kind of levels, and then you kind of more what would I say it now? Instead of you go like radical like like how Bunty and Beanie and the foundation them would do it like, because I have that in me, you know. I have that side in me. Like murderer, blood upon your shoulder, kill it today, you cannot kill it tomorrow. Buju and them kind of style of trap now evolve in a way where me would have said dancehall fusion pan a hip hop rhythm. That's how me would have described trap.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that if you did not migrate to America at the age and time that you did, because obviously that had to have some influence on how you created, being where you were, doing music in the manner in which you did it. Do you think that if you didn't migrate as early as you did, that you would probably more or less be doing more hardcore opposed to trap? Or do you feel like, I mean, now you feel make me know, like, because I mean, I feel like artists have to, they become a product of their environment, basically.
You know what's caused that with a lot of artists, because enough artists them work with what them have available to them.
Mm-hmm.
So if an artist get a rhythm and that's all the kind of rhythm him get, him a go want sing something that could match the rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you have a lot of that with artists not getting the hardcore rhythm them on this side, the real hardcore dancehall knock of them. Because me, as me said, I used to jump on rhythms like random rhythms. From it sound good, me jump on it. But me now go stray from the topic of too much straying from dancehall.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean? Because if you see it, me still have the accent, and if you listen to some of the music, them you can know say it's a Jamaican. Do it. Know what I mean? So that's how chop fall in my place, because a long time I chop, you know, brother, before chop even exists.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and those kind of rhythms.
Right.
But at the end, I never leave out the culture of dancehall and that. Me always have a mixture, because if you hear my style, my flow and my style, them, I have many different flow and many different styles, and I also do one jobs too.
Sin.
So any rhythm me get, me make it work.
Right.
It no matter. All if it is a calypso rhythm.
So hold on, you did send me any of your one drop by them? RB up tempo thing you did send come give it.
I'm send you peer up tempo thing.
And you wall out for the fact say you do one drop, brother. Hey Frass, you come like
one drop live.
All right, give me that one drop live. If you can drop overall settings in it, that would have even better. But when I go put no unwanted pressure on you, because you still have to give me a dope plate. But at the end of the day, if you can give me one drop live with overall settings tonight, then
overall settings, family big up on yourself, blessings. Cause life never easy, still we try to take it easy. Evil don't try to grieve way. Life is what you made it. It's a song that I am editing. Thank you for the blessing. Overall setting, life never easy, still me try to take it easy. Evil don't try to grieve way. Life is what you made it. It's a song that I am editing. Overall settings, yeah. My life yet never yet easy, like Jeezy in our feet greasy. My life yet never yet gravy, like food that them buy from Tasty. Temptation always tempt me. When me think about the Benz or the Bentley, me know say judge and the airway. Cause when me call him, hear me. Overall settings, life never easy, still we try to take it easy. Even don't try to grieve way.
Jaja. You give me a Dre Island vibe, youth. When you go in that style, see it, and that's a good comparison. You give me them Kimani Marley and Stephen and the whole of them brother like me. I'll even Julian we talked to earlier. You give me the vibes there.
Yeah, man, the vibes, the man.
So as during the course of your career, can you say you're going for about 10 years now?
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years. So
professional.
What would you say was your greatest accomplishment since you embarked on this career? And what is a two-part question? And what would you like to do that you have not been able to accomplish yet?
All right. What I would like to do, what I haven't accomplished yet so far, is to tour the world and sing some good songs to my fans them around the world. I know they've been waiting. And that was about to happen right before Corona. Eventually, Corona come in and a 5-country tour that I was supposed to do in Europe with me and this artist go by the name of Ricky Teets from Montego Bay. We was supposed to do some club settings right before the summer of 2020. Corona Japan and that crash. So I would love if them say we can fly without the vaccine something there and we can go do some tour, but we don't know the settings they set yet. But right now, overall settings the thing there for right now. I mean.
Yeah, man, nah, brother. We're behind the scenes working feverishly to find out how we can bring back some form of performance to the people them because them need it, the artists them need it. If we can generate a money for the artists and ourselves, in the meantime, and give the people them what they've been yearning for the past year, if there's a way that we can facilitate that, that's something that we're interested on doing. We know that you're an entrepreneur who has a lot of things that you've been doing on your own, and so that's maybe something that you and the rest of these artists who have come on this platform can discuss to find out how it will be beneficial for all parties involved. Because if we're just sitting at home or doing shows, that are kind of illegal in a sense, or that have constraints or certain protocols on top of them, then it makes sense that we try to utilize what we've been using now to get our music out there, which is the internet. You know what I mean? And a classic example of that was tonight. It was like this unofficial stage, like the first interview before your one was a stage show. Was a stage show.
True.
Man, I say so. If we and the great part about it is that the artists were willing, ready, and equipped. But imagine if we could package something like that and sell it for the benefit of the artists.
That would be good.
Yeah, man, because the reality of the situation is this is a very hard profession to be in right now at this particular time.
True, because a lot of people survive off of stage shows money.
Exactly. I think one of the great parts about it for us, our platform came from this. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we were able to secure over 100 artists within the space of 6 months. You know what I mean? Because the reality of the situation is, I'm pretty sure more than half of those artists would have either been out looking it, or the more established ones would have been out on the road. And I know as time goes on, we're not going to be able to keep up the momentum that we have because you guys are just going to be busy. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to have to be more strategic with how we book our, whatever the case may be. So I think like now that we have this downtime, it makes sense for all of the people who are putting forth the music to kind of put them heads together to figure out how we can make it benefit the people them who are actually putting out the music and the people them who are performing and doing things of that nature.
True. So with the performance settings with overalls, it's every week, at least one times a week, artists perform on your platform.
Brother, this was the first time, thanks to Michael. I mean, no, we had something similar to that with police and yeah, we'd have a clash.
Okay.
But we knew exactly what it was. Like it was billed as a clash.
Okay.
This tonight was a full-fledged performance by a variety of artists, and we've entertained things remotely close to that, but it was more like in the streets, going out and seeing if we could get artists, like in places in Jamaica where they wouldn't be as noticed, or and just do like a highlight on them. But them man they come and them literally take over the platform, like them push me aside, and all I could do was watch in amazement and just make them do them thing, brother, and them really come represent to the fullest.
That's the power of music and overall settings, Maji.
Right. So if you're kind of giving us a segue or like a hint that you'd like to do something like that, then trust me, we're open to that. Like a full-fledged concert.
You can start right now.
Right now, right?
No. Listen, man, I tell you why. All right. The only mistake, like if I knew that they were gonna do that ahead of time,
yeah.
I would have consulted with the DJ and told him to try to see if he could run a direct line into something so we could get the full gist of. Because trust me, them singing, the vibes was there. Like it's not a part of it that was not vibesy. But if you imagine now, when we strip down the audio, because we are a podcast, you know what I mean? So when we strip down the audio, it's not gonna be as crisp as like we're talking, or if we play one of your songs, because it's a direct line into the mixer. So if they could find a way to put a direct line into the mixer and do what they did, bro, they could press that on a CD and actually distribute it.
Yep. That's so true, Maji.
And that's the way that we have to start thinking now. Because the industry is thinking for us and doing the things that we should be doing with our own music.
Real talk, fam.
So that performance that they put on, if I just even had an inkling of like knowing what they would, I would have just suggested to the DJ or whoever the engineer was, yo, just run a line from the mixer to the phone, or figure out a way one can do it.
Yeah.
And so we can get the sound. So when we rip that audio, it would sound like a CD play.
Like a CD, yep. That would be
That's
amazing.
The only problem I have with what took place tonight.
Word.
So if this is something that we're going to start doing, we figure out a way that we can actually monetize on Facebook. You know what I mean? So what that says to me is, if you have the type of people, come over your page, brother. I now say me a pre-out the thing, but you have some views and you have some followers and your people them dead for you. So what I was saying is, if we can put our heads together, because like I say, even though you're an artist, you're also a CEO of your company. You know what I mean? So if we can find a way for not only just me and you, but other artists like us.
Yes.
A way that we can put our minds together to find out how we can utilize these platforms to bring artists, make them make our money, and showcase them talent at the same time. Like that's killing two birds with one stone, basically.
Yep. Well, there's most a way. I go do some research on the thing there, and if me figure out a way, share it with the same way. That
Yeah,
would
man.
be a good look.
Yeah, man. But when you're ready
And
for
I nothing for
one
yeah, me
time.
not cut your still. And nothing for one that is there. Me forward your foot and do a live because me there in America style right now.
That even makes sense too.
So that can go on same way forward and just give
You,
a
you,
live
you,
performance
you're
same way.
you're in a tri-state, no?
Yeah, me in the New Jersey right now.
All right. Well, you're the right across the bridge. You're the right across the bridge. We can literally walk. I don't know how far down New Jersey you're there, but we can walk across the Tacony and
Yeah.
say New Jersey. I don't know how far in New Jersey you're there, but we can literally walk across the Tacony and say with New Jersey. You know,
Yeah, man. I want 3, man.
Yeah, man.
2 hour drive and me reach there. So.
And we have the venue where this can take place, and we can facilitate, the whole sound, and you know what I mean. So if we are trying to do that, brother, link with, make we set a date and make it up. You know what I mean? In a sense, we talk about it no further.
Right, that's what me from.
Yeah, man. So you have something else, and I think where you are, we'll squeeze off something else out I can.
Squeeze off something else.
Yeah, man. Frastan is on the live right now. Give thanks to the people that were there. If you're on the live right now, subscribe to Frastan. Subscribe to I'm not talking about social media. Subscribe to
Overall settings. Overall settings.
Yeah, man. Subscribe to Overall Settings. Subscribe to Frastan. Please like and share the live. Frastan there. And remember, on heard it first. A private concert is in the works.
True.
Keep it like a bar.
Right now me a pass through. Me come up me heart clean too. Kerosene and all crew. My heart ever clean. Them can't stop me speed. God bless and pick me. God always with me.
Yep. Frastan. Pick up Funny Place for the life. Pick up Peppy in the garden. Pick up Ronnie Wilson. Holy Bad Lion. John Night Music. All right.
Secret. Every girl with them joy, you just send them lows. Praise them most of it, they love it go. Man, a gen of them can't stop me from. Man, I like the place you I know me a pass through. But me heart clean too. Every garrison and all crew. My heart ever clean. Them can't stop me speed. God bless and pick me. God always with me. Bunch of chat. Straight A students, still I'm saying crazy for things they do. Try hard, they can't frame me. No, they can't blaze me. No, they can't flame me. God know the king of him bless me. Lady, please stop acting crazy. Lay down, they can push the Mercedes from the 2A, the merge of the 80. I know the girls on my sweat me. Hate you, but big them up if you don't listen. They want to show my ways and I'll be hopeless. They want to let me, them send me to ruthless. Somewhere them can't let
Okay. Look. Well, I'm going to tell the Frastan. It thing the normal, brother. And if, like me say, we have little over 10 years a night, and me hear some man we are chop for all 30, 40 years, and them not really hold the other way you hold. You know, see, me see that for myself. There's no growth. There's no growth. So, it leads me to believe, and next one of my motto them when I say you have some people who are born for do things, and you have people who want to do things.
Sure.
See, and just by hearing the music, this sound like a something where you're born for do. You know what I mean? So whether only you could have question or tell me or somebody will know, nah, lie the boy, I'm telling you. but usually I'm a pretty good judge of character and that me get from the whole vibes. You know, see. Yeah,
For
man.
real settings.
Yeah, man. For
I
real.
really thought, man, like music reach a levels right now, my fam, where I don't even write music no more. Years now, me not write, take a pen and write a song, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Once me get the rhythm, man, me put it up, put the earphone over my ears, I close my eye, me tune into the universe, and it done.
Yeah, man. And some stay to my creative process is like a brother look for me already and tell me, say, yo, if your life never so shake up my youth, you will not have nothing to write about. I won't really analyze the whole of a song, them have that little dark something they tweet, but you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and I am who I am. So, you know, my name, what my name, and my name can't change. So,
Can't
yeah,
change.
I just say it there. You see me?
True.
Yeah, man, for real. So, me soon start write some up tempo thing, man. I start inspire me to do them something.
You say, you so hear the one job something them, brother. Problem
Yeah,
when them touch road, man.
we're gonna need them, man. We're gonna need them, man. So before we lock off on them thing, like what the next move for Frass done?
Alright, right now, Frass done next move is some visual my work on now. Mostly of those songs that you hear,
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting visuals together now. I have a song called Lifespan Murder. Pertaining to the murder what go on the ground in Jamaica and around the world.
Mm-hmm.
I did a song as a collaboration me and this artist by the name of Ruktuk. I say the whole of Mobile massive, Kingston massive, the whole world big up on yourself, 41 Rosats big up on yourself. The song go by. Yeah, me I say no settings. From what they be a murder thing. I mean no know what the murder king. Them badness cheap like Burger King. I mean no know what the world a king. God knows that the world a sick, can't believe them a murder king. Jah know say me brain a chip. Want to murder them fools him. Every day is a murder. Jamaica a murder. Daddy ball murder. I think we see it in the world, yeah. Appear senseless murder. Nice man cut can't further. Hit the street like Bircha. Let's protect the youth them future. 6 years old, all granny them kill. Seems like them youth they take pill. The future them youth and not bill. No two of them youth and not chill. Settings Marcus can't be shoes them want fill. 3 year old them youth them all kill. You have to skill mankind them ill. Blood and spill. Time for the ill. Every day is a murder. Yeah man, so right now the video the way I work for now.
That's a word, man. I come and like a whole album you give me a while ago.
Yeah man, over
done.
man.
Plus done, brother. Trust me, me G, like it thing na normal and you have a personality for match all the way we see a go on so and trust me. Me get so like overwhelmed with doing what we do. A lot of times we as human beings forget to appreciate of the people and we really do the most for we. You know what I say? And one thing I tell I tell everybody we forward on the platform. You have given us something that you can never get back, and that is your time. And I'm pretty sure I speak for every woman, man, and child in our settings. We're all very appreciative of that, brother. Because you could have done anywhere in our world. I do what you do.
Likewise, fams, that the same way I feel about the warrior them, know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, no joke.
Them you that are wear the setting shirt them with such dignity and proud and trust me. Like me just want big up Miguel settings for that link there. You know what I mean?
So you know, so you have to go have the settings merch them link.
Of course.
We can blast them and we can get the product them online and thing for that's the thing them.
All right then, all right. See, I'm gonna, with him giving him endorsement yet, you know, and then start work, you know. You are officially honorary settings You know what I said? So when we say the rest of the world will refer to you as Frass Dan or Ted Hastings, but we are going to refer to you as Frass Dan Settings. It's
All right.
you know what I said? So yeah, man, I just say it there. Just say it there. Yeah, the man after we concert, he want to move merch like brother. Better you just come over here, come interview some people to and you know see him sit down for a night and I say nothing.
Big up yourself, big up on that. Move the family.
The man that just sit down and say to make sure you not say nothing wrong. So if you say that, well, myself, which part say him live again?
Unknown, I just.
Yo, Frass Dan, it was a joy, brother. It trust me, you know, it's like I try to figure out a way every week to close out these interviews. For one, without the people who were on the live watching me, I wanted to run. Yo, me never get to ask him this or we up
yeah
in the live like said me not just do 4 show before this, but you know, it's always very heart-wrenching and I start to try to wind down or hopefully look for a signal from you guys. But we've been kind of dead on for the past couple of weeks. Like some artists come over here and say, well, I'm not too interview, and then by the time the interview start, it's like they don't want left. You know, see, we don't want left either. You know what I say? But you don't know how great things must come to an end, you know, to make way in better things. And like how we don't talk about show already, that are the next conversation that we need to have. You know what I say? So people, on the hear it, we don't know 1, 2 ears, on the see it. The matter of fact, I go type it in the comment them so no can Frass Dan is confirmed. We need to just figure out the date, merm settings. You hear what I go on already. So I don't know if you them go buckle it out or reason it out. But carry if I don't know if you have no more artists by your label, man, but me can perform, me can get people. We can
forward come nice up a thing.
Yeah, man. We have
two of my artists bridging them and nice up a thing, know what I mean?
We have a
female artist with you.
Yeah, man. We have female artists, brother. No, so we can't go nowhere without the female them.
And then here we go on again. We can turn it into something special because we have a big we're gonna drop a big screen TV down now and do like a wherever we go. Make sure we can facilitate a big screen TV where we can actually stream the live and the audience that's there watching can see it over the television. Sure. So we can stream artists from all around the world because we've interviewed people all about Germany, Switzerland, Sweden, Jamaica.
Yeah, it's going to be live just like what we're doing now.
Yeah, man.
People all over the world are going to get a chance to see it live. People, yeah, look out to the one that now go normally here.
So now come support on a favorite artist them, you know? God just right there. Journey of a Million Miles was thanks to Miguel Settings for planting this. Well, not it actually planting the seed because it was a concept that we all talked about at one time or another, but he was the one who actually just was like, yo, shock value. What should me I go do?
True.
And him do it, and it came across very convincing, and it opened up this whole discussion again that this is something that needs to be done. It needs to be done. And he did it, so, you know, it makes sense to just keep it going now.
Right there and then.
Yeah, man, for real, man. So, you don't know, you know, my brother, Frass Dan, the movement, we are in direct support of anything where you do. We have a video over your field when you drop another one. We are going to play it, but we're going to talk about a show that like literally tomorrow, and hopefully your Merms can lock a date.
Most definitely, my fam.
See? So go and bless up yourself in my channel. You have nothing else how you to play everything.
Like what now?
Alright, so we're going to drop our next one I sang for you outro them, but people, Like, subscribe, share. It don't cost you a penny. Like, subscribe, and share. So that means to say, not only overall setting, but also Frass done. If you're on the live and you come if you come pray or look pan, subscribe to Frass done. Because that means you're gonna subscribe to our channel already. If on the day if you look pan Frass done, remember, you know, I'll come back over here, come do show. So I go one the notification that when it come up in your phone. So subscribe. Yeah, man.
Subscribes, it's important. Yeah, hit the notification bell too. Thumbs up.
Yeah, man. So, on the outro, Frass done. Kick with a song there.
Rooked up. I see them a kill kids and dog and all
yo, start back. That alone right there, so require a forward. That alone require a forward. Kick it. Frass done.
I see them a kill kids and dog and old people. I want to some novice with them cranny madness. From what they be a murder thing. I'm in the wrong with the murder king. Them badness cheap like Burger King. I'm in the room to the world of king.
Frass done, God knows the world I see. Can't believe them a murder kid. John knows me brain a chip. Want to murder them fool to see.
Every day is a murder. Jamaica a murder. Daddy ball murder. Not every safe in the world, yeah. I fear senseless murder.
Woman can murder. Lifespan cut down further. Be at the street like murder. Let's get the thoughts and view.
It's like them youth, I take pill. No youth are not chill. No thought of them youths are not bill.
Marcus Garvey shows them off here. G, all them youth you want kill. Have a skill, man call them hill. Time for the hill.
Every day is a murder. Jamaica a murder. Daddy ball murder. Not even safe in the world, yeah. I fear senseless murder.
Women can murder. Lifespan cut down further. Be at the street like murder. Let's protect the youth.
Take them steps. Now the crap them stuff. Don't neglect them. Them left them.
Might in a cold. We don't want them friend. We want us stress. We don't want them already.
Jamaica a murder. Daddy ball murder. Not even safe in the world, yeah. I fear senseless murder.
Women can murder. Lifespan cut down further. Be at the street like murder. Let's protect the youth and future.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Frass done. And until we meet again, and until that big bad concert that we've been sitting here talking about, Frass done. My general, salute. It was a
one word.
Yeah, man.
One word.
You don't know ships, man. Manners and respect.
All time.
Now say I read. Anna.
Yeah, man.